What is happening with the gold price? Why the gold price is skyrocketing? Why the gold is gaining against US dollar? Why the gold is gaining against other currencies like euro, like British pound, like Swiss franc? On this chart, we can see that the gold price at the moment is $2,893. But just a few hours ago, as we can see on the candlestick chart, the 1 ounce of gold was almost $3,000. $3,000 per 1 ounce. Exactly $2,944 per 1 ounce. And today, this price again actually reached this level. What is happening with the gold? Why it is gaining so much to US dollar? First of all, around 15-20 years ago, in 2006, 2007, as we can see on this chart now, 1 ounce of gold was only, you can see on this chart, it was only 568. As you can see, in 2006, $568 per one. Now it is almost $3,000. $3,000. Why actually gold is gaining so much to US dollar? And there must be only one answer. M3, the money supply. If there is more dollar around the world, if the US government, the Fed, is printing dollars, is creating money out of the air, then the gold price is going up. As there is not enough gold, as there is not enough gold around the world to cover printed empty money. So this is why gold is going up. This is called, let's say, we can say inflation. This is a kind of inflation. Of course, gold is also the target of the investors and gamblers and other people that want to gain on gold. However, everything in economy actually is growing together with M3. More or less, it is growing as there is more money in the economy. So if the US government prints, then the gold price is going up. When the US government, Federal Reserve, lowering interest rate, then the supply of loans, of mortgages is growing. So the M3 is growing, etc., etc., etc. And then the gold must rise. The gold must rise, as there is not enough gold around the world. It is very scarce metal. But how is it comparing to other currencies? As we can see, since 2000 gold actually gained from 268 to $3,000 per 1 ounce today. It is around 1,200%, 1,200% gain in around 24-25 years. Is it a lot? Well, not really. Yes and no, because if we let's say take VIG, this is index of one of the countries in the European Union and NATO, quite large, 40 million people with our currency, and this is a stock market. This is a stock market chart index. The whole stock market in Poland, in the Warsaw Stock Exchange. This chart shows all companies listed on Warsaw Stock Exchange. And we can see clearly that it is gaining. Look at this. In 2002, one set of shares was 12,000 154. Today it is 92,000. So it is 8 times more. It is less than gold. It is less than gold. The rise is less than the gold, but gold. Of course, you can trade gold physically, but you can trade gold also electronically. But stock market is something different. Stock market is something different. But it is rising. It is also rising like gold. It is rising like silver as companies grow together. Sometimes with M3, sometimes not. But if the economy like Poland is open economy, is attached to the worldwide system of tradings, so then that will grow. It is obvious. If that will not grow, then then Houston, we have a problem. However, as we can see, the stock market in Poland is growing every few years, 100% of its original price of 2022. So it is not unnormal that gold is going up. However, stock market companies, they must grow. They need to have a managers, workers, things, tools, whatever. But gold doesn't need it. Gold doesn't need it. You can hide it. It's a very good target for long-term investors. How is it comparing? How gold is comparing to other currencies? To other currencies, as we can see, let's say gold, let's say X to Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar, 4,100 over 4,000 Canadian dollars. It was 4,200. Can you imagine? Gold soon in dollars can be 4,000. Today is 3,000. Soon could be 4K. 4K. Today is 3K US dollar. It could be soon 4K. But look at this. This is Australian dollar. Australian dollar. And in Australia, we've got situation of 4,645 Australian dollars per 1 ounce. Great. As we can see, gold is growing to everything. Gold is growing to Canadian dollar. Gold is growing to US dollar. Gold is growing to Canadian, Australian, US dollar. How is it growing to British pound? Is it growing or not? Let's check it. Of course it is growing. Look, 2,400. Almost 2,400. Almost 2,400 since 2006. As we can see, in 2006, 1 ounce of gold in British pound was 300. Now it is almost 2,400. So it is 8 times more than in 2006. 8 times more the profit. 8 times profit of the price of 2006. How is it going to euro? The currency of European Central Bank, based in Frankfurt, 2,655 euro per 1 ounce. It was just now. Candlestick. Almost 2,900. Almost 2,900. So almost 3K as well, like in US dollars. There is correction now. What is the main point now? The main point now is that interest rate on US dollar is still high. It's 4.5%. It's still high. But we can remember that the interest rate on US dollar was actually almost zero since 2008. Now it is 4.5. Can you imagine what would happen if Federal Reserve decided to lower interest rate to 1%? You think that can't happen? Well, Swiss franc already has 0.5% on Swiss franc. Euro 2.9% central bank interest rate. Other currencies like Danish crown, Swedish crown, 2%. Many currencies are very low now. But it is still not the level from 2009, 2010, 11 upwards. So can you imagine what will happen if we will get to the point when the British pound will lower interest rate from today's 4.5 to, let's say, 2.9, 2.5, 2, and US dollar will do the same, Australian dollar. Are we heading to this point? Is it possible now? Well, it is possible, but if they will do it, then the gold can skyrocket in US dollar to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8K per 1 ounce. Of course, we're gonna see what will happen. But for sure we know, on each lowering of interest rate, gold is rising. There is not enough gold on London Stock Exchange. There is a queue now. There is a gold rush. People are taking the gold from London. London is losing its power of gold capital. They don't have enough gold. So people, countries, fund managers, they taking gold out of the London. London will not be anymore the center of the gold. This is how it is now. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel, follow my channel, like my channel, comment on my channel, and I hope we're gonna see together, we're gonna see each other as soon as possible. Bye bye.